Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Martin Luther King Jr.
Alright. That was weirdly nice. I need to cut this. I'll do it soon enough. Ah, shite. I forgot to do, or maybe it'll work now. Let's see. What's wrong, Hedge? The discount thing. How do I do it again? I don't remember. Does it work now? It won't let me click. Was I supposed to have done that beforehand? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I should have double checked. I didn't bother to do that. Right, another thing I haven't done yet is also do all those trades. Maybe I'll do it now. Maybe I'll do it now. That's why I'll do it now. In front of everybody so they can stop judging me. Hedge! I need that skin now. I'm not gonna be able to eat today if I don't get it. Then they end up gambling the damn thing. That was a problem for a while. People kept demanding giveaways because they kept using it for gambling. Turned into a bit of a problem. How tragic. Right. Hello. Right. What's going on? Fix my name to be more PC friendly. Yeah, but who are you? No, I don't know who you are. He's an imposter. Right. I am small. Yeah, there you go. Sorry to bother you, but since you're talking about trades, Berry's fridge is not there now that I checked. It begins. There they are. Now they are. Go look now. Right. So let's see who's won what recently. We have. Let's see. Festified Trade K47. Ninja Cake. And the new person. Did the new person post their profile? They never posted their Steam profile. Right. Ninja Cake did. 3217. Let's go quickly grab you. Romch. Romch, yeah. Bures. It's B something, isn't it? Yep. Camo. Yep. I've won hedge funds loss. What? What? Oh, you donated 100 bits? Alright, Ninja Cake, Romch, Jack No Daniel. No, Daniel, I didn't post it. I'm sure he did it beforehand, though. Jack, not Daniel. Jack, not Daniel. Jack, not Daniel. Jack, not Daniel, where is it? Well, it's not there. Let's get these trades, first few trades in. First few trades are going through. Alright. Got all these as well. Godly Green never told me his Steam profile. Danny, I'm gonna have to hop out of my Steam profile. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hop out of my Discord streamer mode. Now I can search for things. Not a problem. So that was Bamboo. Danny Danny I believe that's Danny Requin. Let's just get confirmation. Yeah, Danny Requin. Danny Requin. Danny Requin. Right, I could just do this. I could just like click accept. Bully. Bully. Bully 32. Yep. Yep. Keeping it fancy. I don't remember that one. Thunder Gold. Thunder Gold! When was the Thunder Gold giveaway? It was quite some time back. There you go. Lorsh and Anna. Lorsh, I know we've done you. KBB. Okay, when did KBB ask for his? Was it a Twitch Points claim? How did you win that? Ah, I sit here. La 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 la. Where is Mr. KBB's link? I can't find it. It's not listed. How am I supposed to prove that it's really him? Fuck's sake. Damn it. Every giveaway, post your Steam profiles. This is why I hate doing this. This is why I always hate doing it. This is why I always leave it behind. So many people never can be asked to post their Steam profiles again. I don't want to sit here and have to search for every single person's name and then look through all of their accounts just trying to find when exactly did they post their profiles. It's absolutely annoying. So I've got Anna here. Is it for Nana? There we go. Right. I just search. No. This new Discord thing. Right, 0922. Yep, alright. KBB. Can you show me where nothing is? KBB. Yeah. Right, no one free ho. Yep. Alright, keeping it fancy. Okay, can confirm keeping it fancy. Want to shoot me to do. Right, but do we have yeah, he's always on it. He's always doing it. Right, Necrosaro, I do believe we have your account somewhere. It's definitely posted recently. I saw it. Yeah, that's 7277. Yay! Right, 7227. Let's go confirm some of these trades. Right, that's a dent in some of those trades. Right, and then we refresh. Right, cool. So, Mr. Shammer, can we confirm that's 100% you? Because all I can see is that. Imperador 007. I'm assuming that is correct because I remember the name. I remember the name. Hergamoose. Right, now we're playing the stupid game of when, who, what. Who is Hergamoose? Who on earth is Hergamoose? So I've got Techo, Revolution. That's me. Oh, that was easy. Veggie steak, veggie steak. Oh, there you go. CPT Carotte. Carrot, right. Done. Right, Mr. Lopez. When did you ask or when did you win? Let's see. Mentions of Mr. Lopez. Ah. I don't see him here. Because it's not called Lopez. It's called Dead. No, it's called someone. What are you called on Discord? I now don't remember. Right, to search for the bloom pack. Alon. Pack. Who won? Well, actually, no. They might respond to it. Scroll. I don't know. Kaheen and Pavla Katura. I've already done them, but I don't have the other guys. I don't remember how. I don't know how they won the bloom pack. Mr. Veggies. Okay, that makes sense. So there was a gib. There was a giveaway. There was a gib. Okay, so I'll accept that answer. I just don't remember what Lopez's Discord name is. So that's a problem to deal with. Yeah. Yippee. Oh, there he is. Lopez. Sure, whatever. Show me your Steam profile. 9027. Yep, that's fine. Right, Mr. Cena. Is it Cena or Cena? Is it Cena? S1? It's not showing up. Blackout. Yeah, just put blackout. Blackout backpack. Cena the Great. Okay, I can see when you posted that because I'm sure you would have responded to it. Cena the Great. It's just literally that. Alright, cool. Let's get some more of these sorted. Okay. Should have done this beforehand, but I started early, so typically I tend to start the day. Well, no. Start the stream is what I should say. With me going through the trades that I have to catch up with. And I've still got quite a lot to go through there. Right, hey, marble. How did you win? Was it a retweet giveaway? No mentions of how you got it. I don't remember how you got it. That's a problem. That's a problem. Right, we also have porcelain sheet made of do. Porcelain SMDD. Porcelain SMDD. Porcelain. I'm trying to find it. There's so many mentions of it in the Discord. Okay, when did we do the giveaway? Son. Who is Draven? Draven is Son 2170. Yep. This is slow, I know. Right. Hey. I need confirmation. Mr. Mechanics is always easy because it's gimme fumi, blah blah blah. Yeah. I don't even need to search for that. You're good. Right, Mr. Psycho Chris. 22890. Affection. Right, Bully. Here's the same thing. When did you win that? What was this? This is the Frozen Crypt. Frozen Crypt, where are you? Yes, I'm wanting to look at the Frozen Crypt. So we have Martino, Roka, Jack and Daniel, Barinka, Minau, Kika Mouse, and Bully. Right, so we can confirm Bully. Jack, no, not Daniel. I am pretty sure that is his account. Let me just... Let's see here. When did you respond, Mr. Jack, not Daniel? He's definitely mentioned his name before. Jack, not Daniel. 4316. 4316. Right. Roker. I mean, let's get through some more of these. Hello, Leo, yes, sir. How you doing? I'm just catching up with some of the trades I was doing. And by doing, I mean I forgot them and I haven't done them yet. So, good job, Hedge. I'm getting through all of them right now just to make sure everybody's happy. All won a lot. Alright, I've only got a few. A few left, sort of. Martino 1 is always called Martino 1. At the very least, let's just double check, look at his account. He is Portuguese. Yep. Yep. Right, then we have Slavic. That'll be that will be 100%. That is oh, what's his name? Well, you've clearly not got it right then, Mr. Hedge. No, I know. It is. Huh, you know what? I don't know who that is. Who is Slavic? I've seen the name many times in the past. Slavic. No, no response. Interesting. Was that a different giveaway? Did I do that twice? I don't remember Slavic. Tip shots. I'll be able to confirm in a second. Extermi, that was yesterday. Confirm. Also, whilst I'm doing this, let's just give you a giveaway. It must suck to sit there and just look at nothing. So, yeah, you can sort that out. Oh, it's Roker. There you go. That was what I was looking for. I'm an idiot. That was yesterday. Why don't you just look at it? I'm but a man. Yeah, let's give you 99. Someone's got to win. So there you go. Feel free to tap play. Alright, that's going on over there. I'm going back over to here. Right, Extermi. Right, Roker. Yep, confirm. Martino, I know your name. Gifted Nessic. Don't think he sent a trade. No, he didn't. Alright, well, not my fault. Not my problem. Extermi. Yep. Buttercup, that'll be Mr. Altnodge. When were you mentioned? So 9755, and you were responding to me yesterday because I mentioned your name. Yep, alright, cool. So that's done. Could not accept offer. Oh, you fucking try and stop me. Alright. Okay. Go down to marble. I have no idea. How they managed to get this. So I'll have to wait until they appear. So what's going on? I'm doing a giveaway right now because I was sitting here doing trades, but I can confirm some people I don't have. Oh, and tip shots. Don't forget about him. You almost forgot him. Right. TIPE shots. Yep, that is him. Right. day, Ruskin Enjoyers. I have a video to record, and then I'm going to go play a bunch of games. Or rather, I'm going to try and beat Baby Steps, but I'll probably only put 3 hours into it, and then I want to go play that ball pit game. It looks cute. Chat, don't forget to stretch and scream at the same time. It's cathartic and nice. So I've got these two to sit on and wait on. Alright, cool. Have more sit... what's going on here? Oh yeah, I need to get that. I need to get a response from Trackma. Need to find out if that's valuable. Where is it? Yeah, need to find out if that's valuable. Oh, don't you start playing that. That gets me in trouble. If I play that particular... Go away. Alright, Mr. Trackmer, give me that response. You tell me if it's worth anything. I know it's an off crate, whatever you call it. Streamer mode back on. Hedge is here. So I need to record my 48-hour analysis, and I thought this would be a nice way to get you all in. Hello, everybody. Good day. I don't think many people would realise I was streaming today. I don't normally stream on Saturdays, do I? But of course, with what's going on, and, you know, Christmas soon, I thought maybe we could just have ourselves a little bit of a break. Okay, so... Yay. Do I need to send the trade? No, you can't, because it's not tradable. Your deluxe lights, your gingerbread sheet, metal double door, and your snow machine have a 7-day cooldown. You can't do anything. You have to wait till next Friday. Don't worry, I will definitely accept and do the trade and all that. I will be around. You can't do anything yet, though. Yeah, so. It's not a matter of I haven't done it, it's a matter of I can't do it. Don't worry, loads of people have asked that same question many times in the past. It's the complainers that are the worst. Hitch, why haven't you given me my skins? Because I fucking can't, chat! I want them now! Anyway. Let's see here. I was currently going through all the details because I've got to make sure that I get all the notes written down in regards to what I think the skins are likely to do by next Thursday. So basically, I'll give you a quick rough estimate. I think that Santa Bear skin rug is going to do between 28 to 33,000 subscribers. And then from there, all the skins that follow, slowly a little bit less. So that's steering in the lead perfectly fine. And it's only just occurred to me, because someone's just brought it out to me, that's the cheapest glow-in-the-dark bear skin rub we have in the game. Oh! Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can see why people want it. At $1.49, yeah, actually, that's pretty good. But I still expect it to drop off, and I still expect it to go down in price. I do. So, alright, it's nice to see, and it's nice to... It's definitely something to look forward to next year as well. Grab some by around March and April time. And then over to here we are. Hello, everybody. Good day. Good day. I got the hiccups. I'm willing to wait for free stuff. You better. Right, go on then. Feel free to type play to win the giveaway. Hedge just getting started. So, of course, I do want to quickly mention more skins are currently appearing on the workshop. It is going to be regular submissions again. I'm not making too much of a fuss, but yeah, I'm keeping track of all of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skin creators don't have to submit anything, but they probably will want to. So yeah. Also, have we got confirmation for what's next skinnable? Has that happened yet? Event details. Rust Weekly skins. No theme. Item of the month to be decided. No, alright, so it hasn't been mentioned. Nothing's there. Okay. So. People have to submit skins before it's the 23rd. And then next week, don't forget, they can submit skins again. Right, so that's cool. How are we doing over here on the micro site? Do any of the new skins have any interest? The Space Station Garage Doors do. Yes, produced by Mr. Pretex. Something to go and line up quite nicely with your... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. That's not a transparency. Interesting. Is it too much, though? That might be a little bit too much. It's nice, though. Ah. Chat. This might be a silly thing to bring up, but I'll just point it out. Oh, God. I think I got... Well... I got like a back pimple. And it's like right in my spine. So like when I move, when I sit down, oh, someone's got to like creep up on me and stab, like stick a needle in my back. Oh, really doing my head in. Hedge is not having a fun time today. No, he is not. Right. So yes, we're currently doing a quick little gib. I could probably do another little gib. Gross. Well, that's the thing. It's that annoying. It's not an actual spot. All right. Do you know when you used to get spots and you used to get like your skin would just get really tender and sore because like underneath a spot was starting to brew. That's what's going on back here. And it's really doing my head in because I can't do anything about it. Right. So back over to here. Chat, I don't know what's happened recently. YouTube's done something because I can't get any views at all anymore. Everything's just dead. I don't know what's gone wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. I got zero clue. I'm still earning quite a lot. Like, I'm earning more than what I normally do. But I'm getting so little viewers at the moment. And you might sit and say, oh, Hedge, it's this or that. No. During Halloween, it was fine. Last year, it was great. But now it's bad. Really bad. And I don't know why. Really bad. I have no clue what's gone wrong. Jade Rooster one too many times. Said Rooster one too many times. Yeah, probably. But yeah, it's kind of a surprise. I know some sort of changes happened recently, and a lot of people are quite upset. But I was not expecting it to affect me. I hardly have any people watch me regardless. Oh well. So, the sad thing is I want to release my Global Warfare 3 video. But now I'm kind of like, I'm kind of expecting I'm going to get hardly any viewers. Hardly anyone's going to watch my video now. Oh no. That's depressing. Oh, damn. You'd be surprised how many women would be happy to get that pimple out in your back. I know! I've seen the weird things. There's like, women seem to love it. There's two things in the world women like. Dead by Daylight and popping pimples. Maybe cats. I want those penguin doors, but I know you can't get them now. You can't. It's impossible. Your videos don't get suggested to me much anymore, though I watch most of them, no idea why. Yeah, that's probably a thing as well. I don't know what's gone wrong. I don't know what I've done to deserve this. But yeah, no, my viewership used to be pretty sweet. I mean, let's just go over to here. So that's the streams. Is it because I started streaming on YouTube as well? Now, with all due respect, I was a bit late with the Christmas Rush Store, but I would always expect at least 1,000 views. So now I'm going to go ahead and look at the analytics. I'm going to look at the reach. Reach is because you might sit there and say, "Oh, Hedge, people don't care about Christmas skins, holiday skins. They did for Halloween. Oh, they did for Halloween. I'll show you this." And typically, people don't care about Halloween, so it's a big surprise to me. Scroll. Where's Christmas? No, Halloween. Yeah, this got 3,000 views. So the Halloween one did alright, and then yeah, the viewership here is so much better. But what was the reach? 22.8 impressions. 22.8 thousand impressions. So yeah, I got no answer. It's annoying not being aware of what is the issue, and that hurts the most. But then again, the revenues are perfectly fine. It hasn't been affected. Were my numbers fake? Was it a misjudgment? Was it always wrong? I don't know. But it is a big surprise. Anyway, please type play to enter the giveaway. Even if you think you've entered, please type play right now just to be 110% sure. Ugh. There's Kino Rust. Oh, god damn, my back. Oh, it's annoying. Do you know what's worse, though? I know 100% what's worse. When you get them in your nose. Oh. It's so sensitive. Oh. They're the worst. They are 100% the worst. Or your chin. That's what really fucking annoys me. Right. Let's go then. Let's go quickly switch over to Game Marbles. Let's just check and see if I've got anybody watching me over on YouTube. Nope. Nope. It's gotten a lot more quiet in there recently. What are you going to do? Why am I yawning? I have no idea. Chat. Get ready. I am now going to proceed with the gib. First person to finish wins the Surgeon Scrubs. Last call. Please type play. And now, let's roll and enjoy the giveaway. Oh, catch your Mars. Oh, no prediction. Yeah, I was a spur of the moment thing. Time Bandit. Let's go. Alright, so Silico died, Dojex died, Ninja Cake died, Mechanics died, Frankie's dead, Nelu's dead, everyone's dead, everyone's dead, dead! Alright. Gotta love this lovely peaceful music as you die. Yes, it's nice and exquisite. Right. So tier 3 and sheet metal double door were similar. Furnace and rug and small box were similar. Wooden door, satchel charge, tactical gloves and MT49 are one group. Snow jacket, bed and tools are one. A handmade NMG, they're a group. So okay. Yeah, I'll maybe jump. Right then. Chat, one thing I realised I could do, I get a lot of people asking me, hey, do you want to play my game? Or do you want to play this game or whatever? But they're all automated like they're bots, but they just give me a key. So I realised I could probably give away a bunch of games. Because I can't be asked to play all of them. Master Phenomonji. Oh, he's cruising. He's cruising. He wants that win. He wants that win. Yes, he does. Oh, Hedge died. Is he in? No, he fell. Right. Oh, that's it. Yippee! Everyone's dead. Yay! What a lovely day it is. Right, so let's quickly go through all the details. I just wanted to double check. I had to look at the 48 hours of sales just to be 110% sure if my expectations are correct. So basically, tier 3 and sheet metal double door. First 24 hours of sales. Oh, I fucking hate this one. Change. No, it's still. I do. Okay, so tier 3 and sheet metal double door we have a range of just under 11,000 to, well, the chest plate was sitting there at just over 9,000. I was looking, I was questioning, because of course that's a really big gap. Normally I wouldn't do that, but because it's both tier 3 there, I was like, oh damn, alright, here we go. Now, if I were to do a comparison, was I thinking the previous week? Was I thinking the week before that? Oh yeah, I was considering doing a nice comparison to Cena type fuel, Cobalt Jungle container garage door, and the sap. So how did they all turn out? First of all, let's just acknowledge that this is sitting here with just under 16,000 subscribers, and that chest plate over here is down in there at 13,500 subscribers. You ended up with 25,000, you ended up with 23,500, and you really did slow down and was just under 22,000. So, if I was to give you a solid answer, I get the feeling North Star Tier 3 is going to probably do between 23 to 26,000 subscribers, because I think that's going to go a little bit higher. So obviously in between that would also have the gingerbread sheep bedded double door, and of course in the lower portion that's where the chest plate's likely going to end up at. So alright, let's just do that. I think that works out nicely. So that'd mean tier 3 armor that everybody's talking about. It's nice cheap white camouflage. The fact that it's only going to do 26,000 subscribers is kind of surprising. So alright. That is Fireflies. Is that Fireflies? Yeah. No, jump on container. Alright. Xenotype fuel. And heat seeker set. Right, so that is going to be 23 to 26,000 subscribers. That is my expectation. Right, looking over to here, we have Igloo. So I actually already grouped up all of them. I prepared that. Furnace, rug, small box. Furnace, rug, small box. 7,500, 7,400, 7,300. Fairly close. What would be a nice thing to compare to? What had 7,000 subscribers in the past? I could probably consider Xenotype Food and Neon Berry's Fridge. This is a fair bit lower. This is a fair bit higher. Everything in between, most likely. We do have Dungeon Armored Double Door, Greening Area Armored Door, and Neon Bismuth Locker. Let's see how all of that turned out then. So, okay. Let's just remind ourselves, what did we just look at? Armored Double Door, Armored Door, yeah, the locker. 17,500, 17,100, and 15,500. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad of a thing to compare to. But what did we just look at a second ago? We also had about 7,000. Xenotype Food and Berry's Fridge. Xenotype Food, where are you, Thea? 16,000 and 14, pushing 15,000. Okay. I feel like this one's probably a little bit better. So that would be 15.5 to 17.5. Then we look at the current sales. Yeah, no, 17 potentially. I think that could reach that. Yep, all of them looking pretty sweet. So we're going to compare Dungeon Armored Double Door. Screening Area Armored Door. And Neon Bismuth Locker. Right. So that'd be 15.5 to 17.5. Yep. Cool. Alright then. We then have the wooden door, and the satchel charge. Let's see how you're currently holding up. Yep, so you had 5,500 and 5,100. Okay. And the tack gloves. Okay, 5,000. What we're going to compare to, what also had a very similar number. Could probably do between porcelain sheep mended double door and a training snow jacket. Alright. Current sales so far, we're looking at these three. 10,700, 10,200, 10,100. Looking at the previous batch. Only about just under 14. God damn, am I tired. But why am I tired? There's no good reason for me to be not alive. It's because I got a surprise call from the parents. I couldn't get back to sleep afterwards. Oh, I love them so. Right. So, is there anything else we can compare to before I finalise that option? We're looking at something that's sold between 5,000, 5,500. Right, what we got here? Senor Tomato and Set from Hell. 15,000 and wow, you didn't really sell that much. So overall, based on what I was looking at, that's this one here. 15, 14, 13 to 15,000 subscribers. Looking back over to here, looking at the door and all that. 13 to 15 sounds alright with me, yep. Oh, what are we comparing with though? SMDD. Right. Training snow jacket. And Senor Tomato. Right then. Tack gloves, M249, snow jacket. Oh, why are comics so cheap on Skinport right now? Let me go take a look. Oh wow, they're only $4. Well, the pants are. I don't know why they're cheap. Oh well, yeah, they are cheaper. I don't know, mate. I reckon the third-party sites aren't catching up fast enough in comparison to the demand that we're seeing on the Steam market. So maybe it might be a smart thing to go grab a few. What do you reckon? Well, you made a good. You've already made a good move there. Looks like you're making some profit. I wouldn't be surprised that rises up to a new all-time high price over the course of this January time. Let's just get a good look at you, because the hoodie was always more expensive than the pants. 30. Oh, great. There's always someone. But yeah, it's pushing up to an all-time high. It's gradually going to increase more and more. Anyway, let's close that. Okay, so what we're looking at is the M249. M249, 4,400. The snow jacket, 4,300. And the bed. Are we doing the bed? No, bed isn't part of this. I think M249's all by himself. I think it is, yeah. Right, M249. What can we compare you with? I could probably look at these skins here. Black Ops bed, pirate bed. Yeah, pirate bed. Okay. Right, how are they currently holding up? Where was the beds? Here we are. 10,000, 9,700, 10.5 to 9.5, 9.5 to 10.5, 9.5 to 10.5. That probably 9 to 11. Yeah, we'll do that. Snow jacket and bed. Snow jacket 4,300 and crunchy bed. Well, 3,600. What am I going to compare with? I could probably look at both the dungeon small wood box and the crossbow, or maybe instead I could look at Ladybug tier 2. Yeah. And how's that looking? So that is 9,000, 9 to 10,000. Tools and handmade LMG. Tools and handmade LMG. Oh wow, that's low. That is incredibly low. $3,000 plus, 3,000 plus, 3,000 plus. Just about 3,000 plus. What we're going to look at. Tortoise rock and cock chestplate. Right. $8,000 and yeah, okay, 7 to 8,000. Oh, does it match up nicely? Tortoise rock and chest plate. Yep, that might work. Oh, whoops. Damn it. Tortoise rock. I said both of the yep. 7 to 8. Okay, then we had the water purifier, which is all by his lonesome self. He's all by himself. Lonely. Hi, Mr. Lonely. I have nobody. I'm on my own. Right. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. That was... Who originally sung that song? Oh, it's old. Wow. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. 60s. Oh, wow. I remember the Akon version. I'm not sure if everybody here remembers that. I mean, it's like the only song people... Well, actually, no. What other songs do you sing? Ladies, drop it down. I remember that one. Right. Anyway. Just clear that up a bit. Water purifier. Yeah, 3,400 at the moment. Initially, let's click you. You only had 2,600. What could we compare to? What is there to compare with you? We've got the JPEG pump shotgun. All right, that sounds all right. Let's go see how well you did from the previous week. And you ended up with only 6,000. Is that going to happen with the current rate of sales? I mean, I'll do 5 to 7. Cool. Right, done. Now to sit here. Just kind of memorise this and stretch a little. Shut up, you! Don't mention those numbers together. How dare you do such a thing? Right then. La 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 la. Right. Why is it the second I start streaming, I suddenly feel the need to go ahead and start sleeping? What has overcome with me? What has become of me? I hope I haven't got like a cold. Oh, that'd be... I don't want to get the cold that's going around. That'll make me miserable. Oh, I know I've got it now, don't I? Oh, no. To any English or European people here, is there a bad cold around where you are? Because I really do not want to get it. I'm old. I don't want to get. I don't want to be sick. I should mention the player count. I should mention it. Player count's improving quite nicely, chat. Right. Oh, it begins now. Couple pips at work. Yeah. Frankie, why did you have to get sick? You spread it over to me. You're ruining the chat, Frankie. You're spreading your germs. Your germs. Every gifted sub tainted with germs. Germs. Right, anyway, he's a carrier. He's one of those people that can't get affected, but he sure as hell can infect everybody else. I have different germs. Alright, anyway, let's get this out of the way. Let's start yapping. Right, chat, gonna record the full chat hour analysis. Once I'm done with this, I can finally go ahead and play some different games. Snow camo jacket for snow. What are you on about? What? Yeah, I know about that. Anyway. Okay, let's roll. She says, but is she sure? Red lever, yellow lever. Good day, Ruskin Joyers. Have the right, because it's time for the full chat analysis. Basically, with this Christmas rush store that we have here with so many skins, we're going to go ahead, look at all the previous skins from previous rush stores to get a good idea in regards to, well, how much each of these skins are likely to sell by next Thursday, and then knowing that within question, are these skins still holding up to being perfectly fine investments, or are there any potential problems that you need to be aware of? So, sit back and relax. I'm going to start yapping. So, I don't normally stream on Saturdays, but I thought, you know, it's close to Christmas, so I'm going to take a break. So, I'm doing this live. Chat, feel free to say hello to YouTube. Let's get started then. So, with the first 24 hours of sales, I'm kind of surprised with what we're looking at here. Now, of course, we've said it many times, and I've already, you know, I definitely said it in the, well, I'll talk about that in a second. The rust rotation video, I definitely mentioned it in the predictions video. By default, we expect all Christmas skins to go down in price. Once they're out of season, they go down, all right? And typically, most brand new Christmas skins will reach a brand new low point around March and April time, all right? But in this particular rust store, we saw some very interesting things being accepted. Notably, the tier 3 armor, which is a nice shade of, well, white and light blue. A lot of people looked at it and instantly assumed, oh, wow, cool, we got like a cheap white option for, budget whiteout option. So, okay, $2 a piece, considerably cheaper in comparison to the whiteout tier 3. Oh, yes. But I was kind of under the impression it would probably sell a little bit too much. Also, we can't help but, have to bring up the gingerbread sheet meta double door as well. The amount of transparency we get with the glow-in-the-dark design, it is amazing. I can't help but assume a lot of people are buying it because they actually want it, and I can't help but assume that will do a very good job retaining its price and potentially rise up in price ever so nice as we go through post-Christmas. So it's nice that this was accepted in the first week of Rustors. Oh God, what's going on with me? I need to wake up, chat. I need to wake up. I need to stretch. 1 sec. Oh. Hey. I really hope I don't have flu because I've suddenly just felt incredibly tender and sore and tired. Oh God, I feel like that's happening. I remember when I got COVID. And it just like happened. It was like, oh God, I can't breathe. Oh. Oh. And if you're wondering, Hedge, do you normally like do tons of retakes when you try and record a video? Yeah, yes I do. It happens a lot more than you think. Let's try it again. Hey, you're finally awake. Thank you very much there, Frankie. Good day, Ruskin Joyous. Have the right, because it's time for the 48-hour analysis. So, of course, we got the first Christmas Rust off for 2025. Lots of skins were accepted, but it is a holiday batch. Unfortunately, typically of brand new holiday themed skins, they go down in price the second it's no longer the holiday time. So, of course, as we go through the likes of the rest of this month and then into... No. You're fucking sitting there talking about story there. Just talk. Oh, Moth. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Ta-da! Look at the gifts I give you. All right, let's go. Good day, Ruskin Jaws. Have the right, because it's time for the 48-hour analysis. Basically, we're going to look at all the skins in the current Rustor, make comparisons to previous Rustor skins to get a good idea. Get a good idea in regards to whether these skins will be nice investments or not. Let's try that again. Good day, Ruskin and Jaws. Have the right, because it's time for the 48-hour analysis. Basically, in this video, I'm going to look at all the skins from previous... No, look at all the skins in the current Rustor. Fuck. Good day, Ruskin and Jaws. Have the right, because it's time for the 48-hour analysis. Basically, I'm going to look at all the skins in the current Rustor, make comparisons to previous Rustor skins to get a good idea in regards to, well, how much each of these skins are likely to sell by next Thursday, and then knowing that, we'll then question, are these skins still holding up to being perfectly fine investments, or are there any potential problems that you need to be aware of? So sit back and relax, and I'll start yapping. So let's just address the first problem. This is a Christmas Rustor, the first Christmas Rustor for 2025. But typically of Christmas skins, the second we start entering like January time, these start going down. It's inevitable. Once it's out of season, people don't care as much. But in regards to Christmas skins, we know how this usually works. We expect all the skins to go down in price. And then, of course, they'll reach a low point maybe around March and April time. But starting from then, the anticipation for the next Christmas already begins. And slowly, little by bit, little by bit, no. Little by little. Okay. Once again. Oh. Good day, Ruskin Jaws. Have the right, because it's time for the 48-hour analysis. Basically, in this video, I'm going to look at all the brand new Christmas skins. Yes, the Christmas Week 1 Rustor for 2025. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare them to previous Rustor skins that we saw And I'm going to go ahead and try and figure out of all these skins, which one... No, that's the predictions video. Good day, Ruskin enjoyers. Have them right, because it's time for the 48-hour analysis. Basically, in this video, I'm going to look at all the current skins in the Rust store, make comparisons to the previous Rust store skins to get a good idea. I can't say get a good idea fast enough. Right. You having a good day? No, I'm tired. I got woken up earlier than I should have, and I couldn't get back to sleep. Curse my family caring about me. No. Why? Why? They ruined my beauty sleep. Take 111. Having a food day. Oh, that's what he said first. Are you trying to say I'm fat? Unbelievable. Right. Let's roll. Actually, by the way, if we so if I do this, I'm gonna meet. Yep. No, oh, no, I'm fine with that. Yep, I can keep that. I'm fine with that. Yep. Good day, Ruskin Jaws. Have the right, because it's time for the 48. No, it's wrong one. You've got to be there. God damn it. Good day, Ruskin Jaws. Have the right, because it's time for the 48 analysis. Basically, in this video, I'm going to look at all the brand new Christmas skins for 2025 and make comparisons to previous Rust store skins to get a good idea in regards to, well, how much each of these skins are likely to sell by next Thursday, and then knowing that, we'll then question, are these skins still holding up to being perfectly fine investments, or are there any potential problems that you need to be aware of? So sit back and relax. I'm going to start yapping. So, by default, let's just address the first problem. Christmas skins, by default, we expect them to go down in price pretty quickly. Basically, with these seasonal skins, with these special holiday theme skins, when the holiday comes and goes, well, I mean, you know, people aren't going to care as much. So, are people going to really care about all these Christmas skins in March time, June time, October time? Okay, fair enough. All the other months in the year, people aren't going to care as much. We get that. We understand. But we should point out we did see some very special skins being accepted in this Rust store, didn't we? An interesting tier 3 set. And a very, very interesting sheet metal double door. But for the first 24 hours of sales, I just want to point out, neither of them were the top selling skin. Instead, it was the very affordable $1.49 Santa's Bearskin Rug. Now, someone actually just pointed this out to me on YouTube. I never even made that much of a fuss about the fact that it glowed in the dark. You might sit there and say, what's so special about that? Well, it's a nice thing to have in your base, just to kind of add like a bit of light, into, you know, to help you coordinate in your base if it's super dark and whatnot. But like, it's only $1.49. I do believe that is quite literally the cheapest one. So, all right, cool. So, should we be surprised to see after the first 24 hours of sales, that's on top with 12,700 subscribers? I mean, I kind of still expect it to go down in price, but I think that's going to be a very interesting thing to try and pick up around March and April time, where we tend to see brand new Christmas skins reaching their low point around that period of time. And then, of course, you know, from there, everybody starts anticipating for the next Christmas. So, cool. So, North Star Tier 3. A lot of people started yapping about you, talking about you, because, of course, it's basically white armor. It does have a bit of like a light shade of blue on it, but it does work very nicely with whiteout. And in comparison to whiteout, it's fairly okay. It's a whole lot more affordable as well. Whiteout Tier 3 costs about $32 together. These two pieces right here, $2 each, $4 in total. That's it. So, okay, we'll see what becomes of that, but I don't think it's selling that much. It's not the top selling skin. It's, you know, the face mask still reached over 10,000 subscribers, but the chest plate didn't. Oh dear. And then we have like the gingerbread sheet metal double door. There's only so many sheet metal double doors that compare to this. And, well, that's like the most approachable, most affordable option. Bombshell sheet metal double door. When that appeared right there, that gingerbread one, oh, it started to go down in price, unfortunately. because that's just appeared, has more transparency compared to the bombshell sheet metal double door, and well, it's got a lot of support behind it already. I'll show you that. Loads of people have been talking some very, very nice, fun, lovely things about it. So, all right, cool. And yet, the third highest selling skin. So I get the feeling some of these skins are selling a little bit less than what I was originally expecting. But, of course, we're going to sit here. We're going to talk about estimates in regards to total final sales around Thursday. Not everything is like 100% accurate all the time, but we're close enough, right? So, shall I now go ahead and point out the first 48 hours of sales? There you go. So, just want to point out, Santa's bearskin rug still comfortably in the lead, and then followed by the, face mask, then the sheet metal double door, then the chest plate, then the cool looking igloo furnace. So, it's fine, and by all means, pause the video if you get a good look at that, because now I'm going to go over to here. So let's just refresh just to make sure that we're definitely up to date. Boom, done. Sales aren't going too ridiculous, but it's expected that like a lot of people around the world now have time off. Plenty of time to play Rust. So as I switch over to here, you might find out, oh wow, that's quite a lot of people that turned up today. Yes, it is. Player count, oh, it's improving. But this was to be expected. With the final 2 weeks of December, we tend to see a lot of people playing Rust, which is a nice strong lead-in for the January 4th swipe. So looking forward to it. But yep, very happy to see this. And of course, if you've been looking at like all skins in general, go look at inventories, for example. You might notice a lot of skins in your inventories right now are starting to go up in price. In fact, if I could just quickly go over to here, do you remember my inventory that I've got like listed and set up? That's made to be super nice and visible on sem.app. I can confirm it's gone. It rose by about $4,000 to $5,000 since I made the video discussing how many skins am I going to sell over the course of the next 2 months, which you might recall from like about a month ago. So yeah, no, prices are improving in general, so it's very nice to see. But yeah, these skins, I just kind of expected a lot more absurdity, which is fine for us. That's totally fine. But if you're hoping for like collection continuations and whatnot, you're not going to see anything for at least another year. So do keep that in your heads. Do keep that in mind. However, for now, I think these could still probably be some interesting investments potentially. But all the other Christmas skins, I just can't help but assume they'll most likely be dropping off. So remember this. Typically, with brand new Christmas skins, we're most likely going to see them drop off and reach a new low point around March and April time. So, all right, cool. You don't have to only do barders. You can literally turn up March or April time, look at the prices then, and then grab some more. Because, of course, everybody likes to start anticipating for the next Christmas at that specific point, even around the summertime or whatnot. So, all right, cool. Let's now go through all these skins and estimate how much is it likely to sell by next Thursday, and does that sound quite appealing? Santa's bearskin rug. So, a very nice, approachable, affordable, glow-in-the-dark bearskin rug. I don't think we have like, well, if I could just show you this, I'm sure we'll be able to see it. So take a look at this. And, well, Drizzers did glow, but it wasn't like super in your face. That was a Twitch drop. Metallic Beast, I don't remember that like glowing. Gingerbread bearskin rug doesn't glow, still rises up in price ever so nice for every Christmas. So, all right, cool. You got all these other skins. I know the zombie bearskin glows. That doesn't. This apparently does. Yes, the werewolf one with the eyeballs. I remember that. I don't remember this one. It doesn't. Okay. So, yeah, only $1.49. I'm not surprised to see it sold quite a decent amount. And, of course, how much do we reckon it's going to sell by the end of its 7-day tenure in the Rust store? So, if we could just quickly switch over to here. You have 12,757 subscribers. What would be a nice thing to compare to? No Mercy Snow Jacket with 12,757 subscribers. That's quite ironic, but anyway. Let's go ahead and take a look at that Rust store. So 2 weeks ago, there we are, 31,000 subscribers. But let me also remind you, I remember the suggestion I gave to that jacket. That was only 2 weeks ago. Go look back at the 48-hour analysis that we did 2 weeks ago. I thought that jacket was going to do between 28 to 33,000 subscribers. And I'm going to say that again now for this particular bearskin rug. But I still stand by the point that I do believe this will be going down in price, especially around March and April time. During the summer, maybe it rises up quite a fair bit. Maybe people just like to have a nice, glow-in-the-dark bearskin rug on their roof or on the walls or on the floor. You get the idea. It's nice to have that option. So, I still think it's dropping off, though. I do believe that it will be dropping off to a point like, how could you go halfway? Oh, I'm not going to say no, but the more sales we see, the more likely it will be struggling and suffering, because it only takes one or two or three people. Because it only takes like one or two people to start ruining it by unloading all of their stock. And if you've noticed some of the skins or the Christmas skins that are rising up in price but suddenly stopped, yeah, we've been seeing quite a lot of that. So, yeah, Santa's bearskin rug. Keep on riding that lovely, lovely ride. Messed up. I don't know what's become of me. Hedge, you're always tired. I know. I don't know why. It's my enzymes. No. Alright. I swear to God, if this liver issue turns out to be causing my tiredness, I'd be incredibly happy, I guess. At least I'd be able to probably get like some medication. Good day. Let's get enjoy. Right, where's that part where we screwed up? Halfway? Oh, I'm not going to say no, but the more sales we see, the more likely it will be struggling and suffering, because it only takes one or two. There you go, cut that out. 8 minutes 20. Cool, 8 minutes 20. It only takes like one or two people to start unloading all their stock, and then suddenly, yeah, it crashes. It burns, but that normally happens with most Christmas skins, brand new ones as well. So, all right, cool. Keep an eye on it. It could probably still be a nice long-term investment. Of course, look at it again next year, and oh wow, suddenly it's in the positive again, probably. But the more sales we see, the more potential problems, and the more likelihood of seeing some dumping. So, all right, cool, fair enough. North Star Tier 3. So, we've done quite a lot of comparisons. I've put up some more short videos. Let's just switch over to here. Yep. So, yep. North Star Tier 3, white camouflage, potentially. I've received, like, a lot of positive words. A lot of people seem to be, like, behind it. They respect it. It looks fine. I've even put tweets out. So, let's just go over to here with the tweet. Well, I mean, you got that there when I announced my stream. In a little bit of shade, it seems to work quite nicely. That's nice. But if I could just show you, like, the nice straightforward comparisons. There you go. So, new North Star Tier 3 armor with whiteout. North Star Tier 3 costs about $4 because, again, two pieces, $2 each. But whiteout Tier 3 costs over $32, which is pretty absurd. But just look at this. There you go, just comfortably sitting there. The metal is, like, somewhat reflective. It's not, like, super flashy, but it is noticeable. And then, of course, standard whiteout there. And then just kind of get a little bit more closer. And then, you know, during dusk or dawn. So, just to point out, it doesn't glow or anything. So, looking at you. What is going to become of you? First of all, let's go ahead and find out how much are you likely going to sell. So, of course, we will be wedging in the sheet metal double door here as well. This reached just under 11,000 subscribers, and the chest plate reached just barely over 9,000 subscribers. So it's a bit broad. It's a bit all over the place, but I think we've got a decent thing to compare to, because, of course, if I could just switch over to here. Yep. We're looking at the December 4, 2025 Rustor, the December 4 swipe Rustor, We saw some interesting skins being accepted there. But I want to look at the Cinetype Fuel, Cobalt Jungle Container Garage Door, and the Heat Seeker Sat. This had 10,142 subscribers. This right here had 10,094 subscribers. And this right here had 9,700 subscribers. Let's go see if we can do a nice little comparison, because we have North Star Tier 3 and the Double Door to like kind of get a good idea of. And well, there you go. Cobalt Jungle Container Garage Door had 25,000 subscribers. And the Heat Seeker had just over 23,500 subscribers. Both of these end up selling more than that, which is kind of a surprise. So, if we were to look back at our skins now, so let's just see how they're currently holding up. All right, so you're sitting there at just under 16,000 subscribers. Tier 3 chestplate, sitting here at 13,500 almost. All right, it's cool. I'm thinking that both the Tier 3 and the sheet metal double door is going to probably do between 23 to 26,000 subscribers. Although, I should point out, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of people wait till the last second to buy out a bunch of those sheet metal double doors and the Tier 3 armor. I honestly believe there's a lot of actual like attempts for investment in these, and well, yeah, that might be a bit of a problem again. Let's hope nobody's going to try and list a bunch of them on the Steam market, otherwise that'll cause the prices to suffer and just not work out very nicely. So yeah, right then. So Tier 3 armor. Keep an eye on you. You're looking perfectly fine. Again, consider watching those short videos where I showcase it. Here, I'll tailor this. Ta-da! So it's not too hard. They're quite literally on the main front page. So yep, and yep. Cool. So yeah, $2 a piece. Both of them are abnormal. We can use the abnormal time to our advantage. Get those barders in. Look at the support afterwards. Then question: do we actually want to jump in, like do some decent like purchase? No, screwing this up. Chat. I can't talk. I'm tired. Oh god. Oh. Oh god, this is awful. Chat, I'm just gonna sit here and rest my eyes for about 4 hours. See you soon. I'm joking. Right. I can't seem to wake up. The more I talk, the more sleepy I get. Spanish ads? Why are you getting Spanish ads? Oh, right, let's try it again. Let's save the first portion. I said, let's save the first portion. Let's just confirm. Skins that are rising up in price but suddenly stopped. Yeah, we've been seeing quite a lot of that. So, right. Let's try again. Starting from the bearskin rug. Because it only takes a few people to start unloading their stock, and sadly, oh look, it's gone down in price. Yippee. So let's just give you the very straightforward answer. Whilst it's not abnormal, there are a lot of people that do want it, it seems. But it's still expected to go down in price. Now, how low can you go? It's all dependent on how much of it gets, it gets bought. Next Wednesday, we'll look at you. We'll make considerations, but of course, by default, I'm just going to probably stick with the barter, right? So, who's going to be quick? Who's going to be sitting here waiting for that rust to rate on Christmas Day? Go be with your family, all right? I'll be the one that gets those fast barders down. Right, anyway, so we'll leave it at that. It's looking interesting. I do believe long-term it will work out quite nicely, but long-term just basically means next Christmas. Yippee! So, all right, cool. Next, I want to talk about all three pieces right here, all right? So, if I could just quickly switch over... Oh yeah, we'll be talking about that in a second, as you can see here. But what I meant to showcase was the fact that the North Star metal face mask, that had 10,877 subscribers. Gingerbread sheet metal double door, that had 9,000... Is that? 9,964. Wow, that was almost close to 10,000. And then, of course, North Star, the chest plate right here, it only had just over 9,000 subscribers. So obviously it's not really catching up with the face mask. And I do believe a lot of people do happen to prefer the face mask. So, all right, fair enough. But what could we compare to? I honestly think maybe the best thing we could probably compare to is the Cinetype Fuel, Cobalt Jungle Container Garage Door, and the Heat Seeker set. As you can see here, 10,142 subscribers, 10,094, and 9,724. Three fairly in-demand skins, how did you turn out? Let's go ahead and look back to the past. I can confirm, well, Cobalt Jungle Container Garage Store, that had just over 25,000 subscribers, followed by the Heatseeker Sap with just about 23,500, and Cenotype Fuel with just under 22,000 subscribers. So, hopping back over to here, looking at the current sales, I honestly think maybe 23 to 26,000 subscribers probably would be a good shout. That's not bad. In fact, I honestly was initially expecting both the Tier 3 and the Sheep Meta Double Door to be going over 30,000 subscribers. However, 26,000 is still quite a lot. Well, then again, it might be 23. We'll see. But it's more likely that the face mask would be like 26,000 subscribers and the chest plate would be more likely to be 23,000 subscribers. So, all right, cool. A lot of people have been saying some nice kind words about this design. You can even see like the skin creators themselves. They're like showcasing it in the snowy tundra, the snow biome. So they definitely had a plan and it worked out quite nicely for them. But it is kind of like reflective and whatnot, which might be a bit of a concern for some people. So if I could just quickly remind you, I do have my Rustore showcase video showcasing it. We also happen to have some nice short videos showcasing what you could pair up with it to have a very nice budget whiteout option. And then there's just quite literally me showcasing it, which I think a lot of people are very satisfied with what they see. So, all right, cool, no complaints. So, all right, if you're looking somewhat okay, and don't forget these 3 skins right here, they're all abnormal. Unfortunately, that bear skin's not abnormal, but these 3 are. We have the early time advantage to make use of, get those barders in, then question if we actually want to jump in and make some purchases and whatnot. So, Tier 3, you are looking good, and your sales, I was expecting a lot more, but no, it's fairly tame to a point, so maybe it will work out quite all right in the future. Gingerbread Sheep Meta Double Door, we have not seen anything like this in a very, very long time. So you might mention, like a lot of people are mentioning, Hedge, what about the Cali Rust Door? It's fine in its own right, but it doesn't give you as much visibility. So scroll. Bombshell Sheep Meta Double Door, have you seen this? We did the comparisons, and well, the brand new Gingerbread is better. You might notice that there's a few people trying to unload their stock as soon as possible, but it seems to have recovered at a certain point, so up to a certain point. So, all right, cool. But yeah, that did dip with the arrival of the brand new Gingerbread Sheep Meta Double Door. So, hopping back over to here, I'm not surprised to see this is one of the top selling skins, but I'm also surprised to see it's only 3rd. But then again, you know, the cool whiteout armor option, alternate option, the budget option. So, okay, anyway, just focus. Sheep Meta Double Door. If you're going to do between 23 to 26,000 subscribers, how do you fare in terms of all the other Sheep Meta Double Doors? So just want to also just acknowledge that 1, 2, 3, only 3 skins here in the negative. And over to here, last year's skins, only 2 of them in the negative, Halloween themed skins. Everything else looking perfectly fine. I think that's like this honestly looks to be in a very, very good spot, but you're supposed to look at all of them based on subscriber counts. Come on, Hedge, fix it. Sorry if I come across as quite tired. I am. Right, so high subscribers. So what you have there is the 38,000 long Sheep Metal Double Door. Then we have the Neon Pumpkin Metal Double Door. This right here, 38,500 almost. This right here, 37,500 almost. Then you have the Toxic Double Door, 34,000. Wow. So I can see some nice things. And what is perceived to be high sales honestly isn't that much. It should be that much of a problem. And then all the better for it to rise up in price in the future. Hopefully, potentially, we'll see. So, all right, cool. I'm going to pause again. Oh, God damn, this is tiring. Why am I tired? I shouldn't be tired. Oh, I should have just gone back to sleep earlier. It would have probably been super helpful. How you doing? Oh, right. Perk up. Wake up. Oh. Let's go. cup of tea time. I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink anything. Except the sweet, delicious, delectable taste of the skins. Someone spread some fertilizer on that hedge. Napalm spotted it in Rustoria, Maine, and knows who applied the skin. Talking about transparent, are you aware that there seems to be at least one player with the OG Industrial Bloodgate in his inventory? That's crazy to me. That's the crazy one. Napalm spotted it in Rustoria, Maine, and knows who applied the skin. Really? No, that must have been an admin, surely. Surely that had to have been an admin. That skin, listen, cheese, not a single skin of those sold. I had to look at the garage doors real quickly. Right. Scroll. It was added to the game, but it was never actually, like, added. We got the workshop page as well. There's no subscribers. There's one subscriber. What? Huh? Someone managed to get the original. That shouldn't be allowed. Huh. And you know who it is? Is it hacked or glitched or something? That shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. But I can't confirm it via his inventory. He will not share it public. Okay. Well, alright. Alright. Can I just watch myself real quickly just to see if that was, like, intelligible? Because it only takes a few people to start unloading their stock and suddenly, oh, look, it's gone down in price. Yippee. So let's just give you a very straightforward answer. Whilst it's not abnormal, there are a lot of people that do want it, it seems, but it's still expected to go down in price. And how low can you go? It's all dependent on how much of it gets, it gets bought. Next Wednesday, we'll look at you, we'll make considerations, but of course, by default, I'm just going to probably stick with the Wilder, right? So, who's going to be quick? Who's going to be sitting here waiting for that Russell trait on Christmas Day? Go be with your family, all right? I'll be the one that gets those fast Wilders down. Right, anyway, so we'll leave it at that. It's looking interesting. I do believe long term it will work out quite nicely, but long term just basically means next Christmas. Yippee! So, cool. Next, I want to talk about all three pieces right here. Right? Okay, I could probably only take that minute there. At that 1 minute. I'm going to redo approaching yapping about these three pieces here. Okay. Okay. Next, I want to talk about these three skins in particular. They are the very special skins of the week. We were kind of just walking in, expecting it to just be a usual super gimmicky batch of Christmas skins, but no, we are genuinely surprised to see things like this being accepted for a rush store like this. So, brand new whiteout alternative budget option. Okay, cool. Like, not too long ago, we got the Temple Tier 3. Now we get this. I mean, can we get some more Sand Rhino Face Punch, please? Anyway, that's a nice addition. And the gingerbread sheet metal double door. Some insane amounts of transparency. And, of course, it glows in the dark. But how much do we reckon it's going to likely sell by next Thursday? So, just want to point out, 10,877 subscribers over to here. Then we have 9,964 subscribers over to here. Then we have 9,257 subscribers over to here. Quite the distance between these two. But, of course, in the middle, we do have the gingerbread sheet metal double door. Is there anything we could compare to? Well, honestly, I think we could probably go over and maybe compare between Cinetype Fuel, Cobalt Jungle Container Garage Door, and the Heatseeker Sap. This had 10,100, 10,100 almost here, and 9,700. I feel like that might be the best thing we could compare to. So, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and do just that. So, let's go back to the previous two Rust stores, and there we go. So, both the Garage Door and the Sap surpassed the fuel. So, 25,000 subscribers for that garage door, 23,500 subscribers for the SAP, and only 21,880 subscribers for the fuel right there. Now, I look at the current sales, and I question how much each of these likely going to sell by next Thursday. My estimate is 23,000, 26,000, 23,000 and 26,000 subscribers. I'm thinking that is a perfectly fine amount. Initially, I was actually expecting a whole lot more. The amount of fuss and many positive words being thrown at the tier 3 there, I was genuinely expecting a lot more people to jump onto it and appreciate it and whatnot. But I get the feeling people probably just got their Christmas money early and started buying out of Whiteout instead, because that is already peaking up to a brand new all-time high price, by the way. All the pieces are. So $2 a piece, much cheaper in comparison to Whiteout, because of course Whiteout tier 3 in total costs over $32. So yep, as you can see here, $24.50 and $8.74 here. Added together, that's like $33+. So alright, cool. Or rather, no. But yeah, I've done some comparisons. You can see the videos. I've been uploading the short videos over to here. Take a look at it. Yep, there you go. So that's just showcasing it. And yes, it does a very nice job. And then that's me kind of like just standing in the trees with a bit of shade. Oh, it blends in ever so nicely. Yes, it does. So nice potential budget option. Consider watching this short video because I kind of like talk about it and showcase it and whatnot. Now, whilst we're here, if I could just quickly, yeah, I talked about it all over in here. I talked about it in the predictions video. There was another thing I wanted to showcase to you, and that's that. There. I had to remember where it was. I did just like kind of straightforward post these pictures here just to kind of get the point across that that is actually a perfectly fine option. And yeah, I think a lot of people do want to save about $30. So what do you reckon? Does it suit your needs and your wants? Does it look like it's blending in quite nicely? Yes, I'm fully well aware it's not as good as Whiteout, but Whiteout costs considerably more, all right? So next year I do hope to see North Star hoodie pencil tier 2, but it's quite a wait, isn't it? Yes, it is. So tier 3 is looking interesting, but what's likely going to happen is the face mask will probably do about 26,000 subscribers and the chest plate will probably do about 23,000 subscribers. So, all right, cool, understood. Gingerbread sheep made a double door. Well, if you're likely going to do between 23 to 26,000 subscribers, honestly, that's fine. Again, this was another instance where I thought, you know what? That very likely could go all the way up to like 30,000 plus subscribers. But no, at best, it's looking like it's only going to reach about 26,000 subscribers. I can live with that. Are people going to try and avoid using the skin because it's somewhat like Christmassy gimmicky? What does that mean? Well, as we've already mentioned earlier, a lot of people don't want to hold on to their Christmas skins all year round because it's just out of place. But of course, in anticipation to the next Christmas. Ooh, so what I see there, it's a perfectly fine, very delicious looking sheep made over door. But in terms of like, is that going to be a-okay? Are a lot of people going to appreciate it for what it has, what it is, what it is? With its insane transparency, will people be using it like all the time? Or at least until another skin appears that's just as good. We'll see. But it is much better in comparison to the bombshell. So let's just quickly remind you of that. Let's go see. And come on, show me what happened. The bombshell sheep door was selling for about $12 in the Steam market just as our brand new gingerbread arrived. And as you'll see over to here, there you go. It has dropped by $1. It's not that much, but it has dropped. A lot of people must have noticed what just happened, what just appeared in the brand new Christmas Rush store. And of course, yeah, they started listing theirs and the price did take a bit. Yeah, it went down. It went down. It's supposed to be going up, not down. So yeah, that was trending upwards ever so nicely, but now not so much. So cool. I do have a short video showcasing this as well. I mean, in comparison to the Blizzard ID Twitch drop and of course the bombshell sheep made of door, that stands out very nicely with a lovely glow. That the vision you get as well is just like, yeah, nothing competes with it really. Nothing marketable at the very least. So, all right, no complaints here. By all means, comment below. Out of all these skins, which one happens to be your favourite this week? Let's now go ahead and talk about the igloo. And I think we might be talking about a whole lot more as well. I'm going to stop there. All right, cool. Oh, I'm going to go for a quick break. I'm going to go dunk my head in some cold water. I'll be back in a minute. I'm so sorry. Not that one. This is why I normally take my days off on Saturday. It's my day of rest. It's my day of rest. You're taking it away from me, chat. You're taking it away from me. Right, let's see here. Cheese has messaged me. What's this? Interesting. What's the time? It's almost 10. 5 to 10. Alright, you better hurry up, Hedge. You've been at this for about 2 hours and you haven't even got it done. You're supposed to finish it in an hour. Okay. Okay, right. I realised I didn't have my streamer mode on. Yeah, let's quash that. Right, so we finished 48, 3. Cool. What a struggle this has been. Right, let's try that again. Not again. Continue. We're from where we were. Last Christmas Indian version. What? What are those roots? Oh, shut up, you. All right, let us resume. I love resuming. Okay. Next up, igloo furnace, and I believe the rug and the small box. Yep. Let's just quickly go ahead and confirm that. So over to here. Let's switch to this. Right. So that is 7,500 subscribers, 7,400 subscribers, and 7,300 subscribers. So yeah, that's like really close to each other. But what will we compare to? Well, I do believe we could go ahead and look at Dungeon Armored Double Door. Yep. Dungeon Armored Double Door. The Greening Area Armored Door. And then the Neon Bismuth Locker. This has 7,700, 7,350, and then 6,800. Yeah, that's pretty good to compare to. So let's go ahead and do just that. So that was about 2 weeks ago. There we go. 17,500, 17,100, and just under 16,000. So to be honest with you, 15.5 to 17.5. I think that's probably a very good shout. So in regards to the furnace, I don't really know what to expect with it. Although, oh, damn, I just got raided. Thank you very much, good sir. Much appreciated. I'm just sitting here yapping about skins. Sorry about that. Anyway. Igloo furnace. I'm not sure if it's going to actually hold. It looks nice. It's fairly plain. It's not like it's screaming, hello, I'm a Christmas skin at you. But, what we can do is easily learn from the past. As you can see over to here, we've had like Ice Vortex. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. That's like $1.10 at the moment. As you'll see over to here, it's not really improved that much. But then as a counterpoint, you can look at the Snowman furnace from quite some time back, as you'll see over to here. Where are we? Come on, there we are, perfect. Right, so he's risen up in price quite nicely. But what's the difference between them? I mean, he's got a smile. So that's sitting on the Steam market at just over $2 at the moment. And as you'll see, it's been around for a while. It's had some highs, it's had some lows. But yeah, that has worked out quite all right. And what price did you sell for again? Let's just quickly confirm it. $1.49. But this is $2.49. Ooh. It's a nice white igloo design though. So we'll see what becomes of it. But yeah, it's abnormal. I'll make use of the abnormal time and I'll put down a decent buy order. And thank you very much to all the people who have appeared. And thank you, Fancy, for the raid. Much appreciated, good sir. Naughty list rug. When we get that big nuke with all the people who've been naughty being banned, here's hoping people will actually want to use this. But at the moment, a lot of people are a bit sour because, of course, they're not really enjoying themselves with all the hackers and the cheaters and whatnot. So that might be a little bit... might not be the best of timing, unfortunately. But one thing we can do is look at the previous rugs. Notably, we had a gingerbread snowman last year. It's, well, I guess you can say it straight up is a Christmas-themed skin. This is sitting on the Steam market about $1.49. Last year, it sold for $1.49. It was higher. At one point, this was pushing up to about $2 each. But yeah, it had its time and it went. Maybe we could still see the Mrs. Gingerbread rug next week. We'll see how that goes. But in this particular instance with the Alistair rug, I think we'll probably just stick with a lower price buy order. Here's hoping it rises up in price in the future. But that is probably what we'll have to deal with and expect with. You'll drop down, probably go down to less than $1, maybe around March and April time. We'll pick as much up as we can. And then, of course, we'll try and see if we can make some lovely, sweet, delicious profit around next year's November and December time. I did that with the Gingerbread Man rug, and I made some sweet, delicious profit. I mean, if I could just quickly show you this again, Control-Shift-T. Look at the sales history, and you'll see for yourself that, yes, this drops off very quickly, but it usually stops going down around March and April time. This got as low as about 80 cents, and it got as high as about $2 just about a week or so ago. So that did turn into a pretty interesting profit. Now imagine if you had a lot of them. Oh, when they're cheap, you can buy a lot of them. Don't forget. So, all right, cool. So I had to keep an eye on this, and we'll have to make a move maybe around March or April time. Now, Starry Santa Sleigh. This is a fantastic, awesome, lovely, like, it's a very pretty looking skin. You put that in your shelf, it's a lovely decoration. But more specifically, do you remember the work crate? I mean, well, it came out this year. How could you forget? There's some decent videos that have been out for a while where they showcase that you can hide this on rocks. You can place that inside a rock, and well, because it's got transparency in the top, if a little bit of it does stick out, you can't see it. Nobody will know it's inside a rock, but you will, and you can use it as a very nice, safe little like place to just quickly store things away, run away and whatnot. Like, that has been beloved for a reason, and there's a reason why it's sitting there at $4 at the moment. Sold for $2.49, sitting there nice and comfy. It is rising back up in price. Although, with our brand new starry sleigh design, I don't think many people have noticed, but this is also another skin that you can do the exact same thing with. I've got a short video prepared. I mean, I did two actually. I actually intended to do one, but it was so long I had to split it in two. It's a lovely looking Christmas decorative design, but also the exploits, the ability to hide it within a rock. I think once people realise how useful that is, it might catch on and you might see it rise up quite nicely. By default though, if we do not see any interest and whatnot, and it just becomes another like Christmas skin, yeah, okay, maybe we'll be seeing that drop off, and then of course we'll have to wait until next Christmas to actually see a bit of a profit. I don't know what price to offer it though. It looks nice, it looks interesting. I'm not sure how I'm going to approach it though. So I'll leave it at that. 15 to 17,000 subscribers, 15.5 to 17.5. All three of them, it's fine. Although I still question most furnaces. Not 100% sure about that rug. But the small box, it's got a lot of interesting positive things about it. That's why it was like one of the earliest things I mentioned in my predictions video. I feel reasonably confident with it. Next up, we have the Christmas wooden door and the satchel charge and the tactical gloves. So, right, at the moment, 7,600, 7,600 almost, and 7,150. But how did they look initially? With the first 24 hours of sales, I can confirm to you, that had 5,500. This right here had 5,200 almost. And this had just barely over 5,000. So what we're going to compare to, I believe the porcelain sheet metal double door and the snow jacket are a very, very good thing to consider, doing comparisons with. So let's just go back to the previous week and you'll see for yourself that we had a very lovely looking sheet metal double door being accepted and then a very nice looking snow jacket being accepted. So in regards to how that progressed, initially both of them had about 5,000 subscribers, but then you can see the porcelain sheet metal double door just under 14,000 subscribers, and the training snow jacket just barely over 13,000 subscribers. Although there's one extra thing I do want to mention to you. Not everything is going to be expected to work out perfectly fine. Basically what I'm saying is, we're looking at these three. We've noticed a pretty okay thing to compare to, but let's not rule out any other potential things that we could compare to. So over to here, I do believe, there we are, Senor Tomato Furnace, 5,600 subscribers. How's that currently holding up? So let's go switch over to here as well. So the end of November, you can see this had just over 15,000 subscribers. Oh, so yeah, that also matches up quite nicely, and this went the highest. So in regards to the wood door and the satchel charge, I think that's going to do between 13 to 15,000 subscribers. I don't think they will be selling that much more. There was the possibility that we'd see some issues. Maybe we might see a lot more sales towards the end of the week, especially considering the interesting details behind the small box. But no, I think they're on course to match up perfectly and do about 13 to 15,000 subscribers. So we'll see how it goes. Keep an eye on them, and let's see if they hold up to be nice potential investments. So, oh no, I was meant to be looking at that. Sorry. I'm a little bit off, I know. I am not awake. I do apologise if you've noticed. So, right then. I fucked up. Yep. You get to start that again, aren't you? Yep. Where did you mess up? I want to approach it though. So I'll leave it at that. 15 to 17,000 subscribers, 15.5 to 17.5. All three of them, it's fine. Although I still question most furnaces. Not 100% sure about that rug, but the small box it's got a lot of interesting positive things about it. That's why it was one of the earliest things I mentioned in my predictions video. I feel reasonably confident. So you've only got 2 minutes to redo. The Christmas wooden door and the satchel charge and the tactical gloves. So, right. Yeah, I fucked up. Sorry for not immediately reacting. I was halfway through recording this thing, but I have butchered it so badly I've had to do 4 different sections. I'm about to do a 5th one. I'm not awake. Why didn't you go to sleep? I try! Crap. Right. So, hey, how you doing? Good day, lovely people. How you doing? You're expecting another Christmas Rush store next week. What are you expecting to see? What would you absolutely adore? What anime skin are you going to pick? There's lots of them. Whilst I'm here, could I ask all of you for a nice favour? I'm sure you'd love to help me out if you could. Could you offer me what you'd suggest to be the skin of the year for 2025? I explain everything in this video. Just remember this, there's some certain rules that you need to be aware of. You can't suggest a Twitch drop or a kick drop. You can't suggest a skin made by Facepunch themselves. It has to be made by skin creator from the workshop. What would you consider, out of all the skins that are accepted between December 2024 to right now, what would you consider to be the skin of the year? I will allow you to have 4 suggestions. Please offer, if you can, please. And yeah, that'd be nice. Oh. By the way, Micro, your Thunder Gold's going up in price very nicely. Not sure if you've seen that yourself. Fuck me, what'd I do? Good day. Just gave myself a jump scare. Have I broken that now? Okay, cool. Where's Thunder Gold? Thunder Gold! Where are you? Come on. Thunder Gold. Thunder Gold. Yeah, it's all going up in price. So, chest plate's now $3. Boots now $2.50 almost. Roadside kilt is now pushing up to just over $10. Roadside jacket is $5. Coffee can is now sitting there at about $11. Weapons are doing fantastic. Oh god, the Thunder Gold AK-47's at a brand new all-time high price. And the backpack's pushing up to $4+ as well. Take a look at this. So as you can see, $8. And then over to here. Yep, it's just cruising on ahead. Cruising on ahead. Micro, you have one of the few AK-47s people give a shit about. Props to you. Good job. If it were $1,000, I still wouldn't sell. Whee. Alright then. Oh. Thank you once again to Mr. Fancy. Much appreciated, good sir. I should send him a message directly. Where is he? Where is he? Right. Back over to Hall. Okay. Oh, by the way, do I have any valuable cases on here? You gotta keep an eye out for that. Not that I'm aware of. Hang on a minute. I do have a random Operation Riptide there, so let's just make it like so. Cool. Right. So where are we continuing from again, Hedge? We are continuing from here. Sales, I can't confirm to you. Not 100% sure about that rug. But the small box, it's got a lot of interesting positive things about it. That's why it was like one of the earliest things I mentioned in my predictions video. I feel reasonably confident with it. Next up, we have the Christmas wood. Alright. Next up, we've got the Christmas wooden door, the possessed gingerbread satchel charge, and the gingerbread tactical gloves. So 7,600 at the moment, 7,600 almost have at the moment, and 7,159. What matters most is how they're looking. No, you didn't mean to be like that. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. La 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 la. La 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 la. Right. Next up, we have the Christmas wooden door, and of course the possessed gingerbread satchel charge, and the gingerbread tactical gloves. So, let's go ahead. I've messed up. Thunder Gold tactical gloves. You need to go ahead and make them, please. Micro. We're not sure what's happening next, but we might need those Thunder Gold tactical gloves to become a reality. I know you made those other gloves, but we need ones that are gold. Next up, we have the Christmas wooden door, possessed gingerbread satchel charge, and the gingerbread tactical gloves. So let's switch over to here and see for ourselves how much might they sell. So let's just go ahead and see first 24 hours of sales. That is 5,500. 5,100 and just over 5,000. What could we compare to? Well, I got myself prepared over to here because I am thinking porcelain sheep metal double door and training snow jacket are probably a very good shout. But also I should mention the Senor Tomato 5,600. So let's switch over to here. Let's go ahead. Oh no, pause too long. I am completely out of it today. I am shit at this today. God damn. Okay, put some music on. Just sit here and... I just need to just rest my eyes a little bit. See you, chat. Ugh. See now, this is more relaxing. You can only see my eyes now, not my pretty mouth. I'm stuck. Oh no. Give me a second. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Get stuck. Okay. La 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 la. Porcelain sheet middle door, training snow jacket, Senor Tomato furnace, wooden Christmas door, Christmas window, Christmas window, Christmas window, Christmas window, Christmas window. Okay. Right, let's try that again. Attempt number, God knows what. Attempt number, God knows what. Let's go. Next up, we have the Christmas wooden door, the possessed gingerbread satchel charge, and the gingerbread tactical gloves. What might we consider doing a nice comparison to? So, oh, okay. Well, immediately we can point out the Senor Tomato furnace is probably... No, you can't do that. You've messed up. You should have started there. It doesn't make sense. Right. Next up, we have the Christmas wooden door, the possessed gingerbread satchel, and the gingerbread tactical gloves. So let's quickly remind ourselves. What's the first? Oh, why is it there? 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 Next up, we have the Christmas wooden door, the possessed gingerbread satchel, and the gingerbread tactical gloves. So, how much did all three of these? I am so fucking off it today. Try it again. Next up, with the Christmas wooden door, the possessed gingerbread satchel charge, and the gingerbread tactical gloves. So, what was the first 24 hours of sales for these? Let's go ahead and remind ourselves, and I can confirm. The wooden door did 5,500, the satchel charge 5,100, and the tactical gloves just over 5,000 subscribers. But what could we compare to? Honestly, I think we probably have a good idea in regards to, well, maybe we could look at the porcelain sheet metal double door, 5,600 subscribers, followed by the training snow jacket with quite literally just barely over 5,000 subscribers. How did both of those turn out? But also, I would like to also point out Senor Tomato furnace, 5,600, a little bit higher, but you never know. Lots of people might make a move. So let's go over to here. Let's just go back 2 weeks. Let's see for ourselves. No, I went to the wrong one. I meant to go to the previous week. Whoopsie. So what we want to see is the sheet metal double door. That has just under 14,000 subscribers. And the training snow jacket with just over 13,000 subscribers. So, all right, cool. But then we'll take a quick look at the Senor Tomato furnace. An exquisite design, and well, that did just over 15,000 subscribers. So, all right, cool. Wooden door, satchel charge, and tactical gloves. Perhaps you're going to do between 13 to 15,000 subscribers. Now, wooden doors. Are they ever nice investments? Typically, no. Yeah, yeah. Down 67, down 65, down 66, down 63, down 60. Yeah, it's not looking to be like a very pretty sight. We haven't seen a single marketable wooden door that's actually in the positive in a very, very long time. There you go. So, you, unfortunately, whilst you look very nice and Christmassy, I don't have that much faith that you're going to actually retain your price. You look nice. I'd like to see more of you next year, but yeah, I don't really have the faith. And over to here, possessed gingerbread satchel charge. Typically, when we start seeing a lot more satchel charges, the more recent ones that are accepted, they actually tend to drop off a fair bit. The reason why these are doing quite nicely is because we didn't see a single satchel charge skin being accepted for about like a year and a half, about 18 months or so. So all of them, they've just gradually gone up in price due to scarcity, right? So in regards to what I see here with the gingerbread design, I mean, hey, it's nice, it's goofy, but I just can't help but assume it'll drop down in price. I could like point out that we have the Ice Vortex satchel charge. That's still not matched up to its restore price. And then if we could go back a little bit further, there's definitely more like Christmas skins. It's just I can't seem to... Oh, there you go. There, Nutcracker, Door Cracker. So yeah, that's 82 pennies my currency. That's about just over $1. Is that like worth it? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm not feeling very confident with the satchel charge either, I'm sorry to say. But then with the tactical gloves. Now again, 13 to 15,000 subscribers, that might be okay, but I can't help but assume we're going to see more tactical gloves being accepted next week for Christmas week 2. And then, of course, the eventual Twitch drops and kick drops, I feel like that's an inevitability. So, whilst you do look nice and tasty, I was still kind of hoping for the Mr. Gingerbread set. I can't type. So, this whole collection, made by Mr. Milho Frita, as you'll see by for yourself. There you go. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the collection, please. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. I was honestly, like, expecting the boots and the gloves, and it didn't happen. But it doesn't mean it won't happen for the second week, so we'll keep an eye out for you. Perfectly fine looking, lovely, exquisite looking pair of tactical gloves. But the main issue is how many more tactical gloves could potentially be accepted. Keep that in mind, all right? Keep that in mind. So that's also abnormal, but could we end up getting like tons of these being dumped, and then could the prices end up struggling and suffering? So we'll just got to wait it out a bit. Sorry to say. So we'll see how that turns out. Then we have the M249, and I think we've got some nice things to compare to. So if I could just quickly take a look at you, first week. Come on. Okay, it's not doing that for me. In fact, I think this might be broken. Okay, so no, I've I clicked that thinking it was the website. Oh, all right. Looks like it's another cut now. Ah. Oh dear. Okay. Micro, I am barely awake and I'm trying to get this done. I've been stuck like this for an hour. I was like, if you look at my eyes as I'm talking, I'm closing them as I talk because I don't know what's causing me to fall asleep as I talk. All right. So let's just watch this idiot doing a stupid thing. So did I pause before I started mentioning the next skins? That's what matters most to me. It won't happen for the second week, so we'll keep an eye out for you. Perfectly fine looking, lovely, exquisite looking pair of tactical gloves. But the main issue is got my eyes closed. More tactical gloves could potentially be accepted. Keep that in mind, all right? Keep that in mind. So that's also abnormal. I probably could we end up getting like tons of these? I need to listen to myself from the final portion of tactical gloves. I might want to redo that bit where I talked about them. See by for yourself. There you go. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the collection, please. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. I was honestly like expecting. Hello, Zero. How you doing, good sir? But it doesn't mean it won't happen for the second week, so we'll keep an eye out for you. Perfectly fine looking, lovely, exquisite looking pair of tactical gloves. But the main issue is how many more tactical gloves could potentially be accepted. That's what I'm looking for. I was honestly like, that might be okay, but I can't help but assume we're going to see more. I'm sorry to say. But then with the tactical gloves. Now again, 13 to 15,000 subscribers. Yeah. But then we had the tactical gloves. Right, let me go get my flip flop. How did this turn into a fucking problem? All because I had a random phone call from my mum, and it turned into like a 30-minute conversation, and then I could get to sleep again. Thanks. Right. And then we have the tactical gloves. Right, let's go. So it's just kind of la 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 la. And then we've got the tactical gloves. So of course, the brand new skinnable for the month. But based on what we've seen with beds, and even recently with handmade MGs, eventually I do expect to see quite a lot of them. Like there might be a sudden surge. Twitch drops, kick drops, you name it. Oh no. Still, I'm surprised that this was picked over the Milho Frito collection. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just, you know, I would have imagined Facepunch surely would have been aware that Mr. Gingerbread, or just Milho Frito's Gingerbread collection, had more demand. Yeah, because, of course, you know, kind of needed the boots and gloves there, don't you think? Maybe we'll see that next week. So that's the point. We're expecting more. And next week, there's expected to be another one. What will it be? I mean, maybe I just bored you. We'll see what happens. But at $2, I'm questioning you a lot. Yeah, initially this might be pretty interesting, but as time goes on, how many more tactical gloves are we going to see, and could it easily get lost in the shuffle? To play it safer, I might just stick with a lower price buy order. Yeah, that might be the way I go about it. So feel free to comment below how you're going to do that in your own, like how you're going to approach it in your with your own ideas. But I think we'll see issues, so I'm just going to leave it. Next up, I want to talk about the Evil Snowman M249. So, what could we compare to? Let's just go ahead over to here. I can confirm that the M249 has 4,400 subscribers right there. And, well, I think I might be doing... No, I'm going to do a snow jacket separately. I can see that not doing as much. So, over to here. I think what we want to compare to is the beds. So, the beds from the previous week. Let's go to here. There you go. 4,500 and 4,200, very close to what we saw here. So, all right, let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and look at the skins from about a week ago. And I've clicked the wrong thing and I fucked out. Oh, that was my glasses. God, that made me jump. It's like rubber. Hello, Zero. He already said hello ages ago, Hedge. Oh, it's a Straco! Hello, Nico. Hello, Nico. Oh, hello, Nico. Just subscribed. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, good sir. Hope you have a lovely Christmas and a happy holidays and all that bullshit. Try and sleep a lot. I certainly didn't. Then we've got the tactical gloves, so 13 to 15,000 subscribers for you. Might sound interesting initially, but let me tell you, there will be more tactical gloves. It happened with beds, it happened with handmade MGs, and it will happen to these as well. We'll start seeing a lot of them being accepted. I'm expecting another ped to be accepted next week. I kind of would be surprised if they'll pick the ones that are from the collection. So Gingerbread collection made by Mr. Milho Frito, see this for yourselves. I think the boots and gloves would be quite appreciated, don't you think? So 13 to 15,000 subscribers for that. I mean, perhaps it still might be a lot. We'll see. It will be the lowest selling tactical glove skin we've seen so far, but it's the third one. So, yeah, I'm kind of questioning that a lot. I kind of would be surprised if it does go down to about half its price, maybe. We'll see how it goes. But there will be more options. Like we've seen it with beds, we just keep seeing more and 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 more options just keep appearing. And what do you reckon's going to happen? What's the most likely outcome? Oof. So, yeah, with that being abnormal, we can use that time to our advantage. I am questioning that one a little bit more, but, you know, it's just the way it is. So, all right, cool. Next up, we'll talk about the Evil Snowman M249. So, let's just quickly point out M249s, they don't appear to be very in demand. The majority of them, the vast majority of them are down pretty bad, unfortunately. But if I were to switch over to here, let's just see how much that, that's 4,400 subscribers. All right, that sounds pretty interesting. What I want to do is go ahead and... Oh, yep, that'll do. So Black Ops bed and Pirate bed, 4,500, 4,200. Okay, let's go over to here and find out how much they sold. So I can confirm to you the Black Ops bed did just over 10,000 and the Pirate bed did just under, or just about 9,700. Okay. I think what I'll do is 9 to 11,000 subscribers. It might not sound that much, but let me tell you, take a quick look at all the M249s that have been accepted somewhat recently. You might notice we've had some that have sold less, 100%. So let's just go to subscribers. But yeah, take my word for it. Okay, so I've screwed that up again. It's like I say something and it just instantly disappears from my head. I don't know where to continue. Okay, come on, Hedge, you can do it. Okay. And next up, we got the tactical gloves. So, with this being the brand new skinnable, I expect the same familiar issues we've seen with the previous skinnables. Take a quick look at the bed. You might notice Facepunch absolutely loves to keep accepting them non-stop. Oh boy. So 20 accepted in like just a few months. What is to become of the tactical gloves? Now, of course, I would point out handmade MGs have been quite, that's been getting a lot more acceptances suddenly, like a lot of them, including drops and whatnot. But tactical gloves, it's inevitable that at some point we're going to see a kick drop or a twitch drop. It's inevitable that we'll be seeing more and more of them being made and accepted in future rustores. Now, at the very least next week, we are expecting another tactical glove skin to be accepted with another Christmas rustore, which is next week, of course. But in terms of, well, let me just quickly point this out to you. Gingerbread, let's take a look at you. I can't help but assume this would be probably accepted next week. Mr. Gingerbread boots and gloves. I'm very surprised it wasn't accepted for the first week. Here's hoping we see it for the second week. That is a perfectly fine addition to a collection that would greatly appreciate it. So, what are the odds that you think that'll be happening? But more specifically, any tactical gloves that are submitted for Christmas very likely could be appearing. So, we'll see. Right. Flexi, I'll talk about that in a bit. I'm recording. Let's now move on and talk about the Evil Snowman N249. So, what could we compare to? Let's just find out. So, over to here, 4,400 subscribers. What are we looking at? Oh, you could probably do both the beds here. So, Black Ops bed and Pirate bed. All right, let's go ahead and do that. So, literally just last week, how much did you sell? Just over 10,000, just barely over 10,000. And 9,705. Okay. So, oh, didn't we go to TF2? Don't worry about that. Where are we? So, back over to here. There you go. I fucked it up again. So, I reckon we could probably sit here and say 9 to 11,000 subscribers for this. I mean, it's fine. Just want to point out with the arrival of this, I did see the skin prices improve slightly, but they just basically are still the same now again. That's unfortunate. But M249s in general, take one quick click, you might notice, oh well, they don't appear to be very in demand. No, they are not. The absolute vast majority of them are down in the negative, and it's quite unfortunate. So, looking at the, at this right here, how often do people actually get hold of M249s and are happy? How many people actually get to the point where they can skin their M249s? I should also point out, in the past we've had a Christmas M249 and it is not holding up at all. Like, it's barely changed. Right now it's sitting here on the Steam market about 90 cents to $1. But if you're to look at sales history, it's just barely moved. Like, it's nothing. That is nothing. So, okay, understood. Perhaps that might not be the most best of investments, but a sheer lack of sales could potentially make it looking a little bit interesting. But I'm still going to stand by the point of I don't feel very confident with it. So 9 to 11,000 subscribers for that. Then we have the snow jacket and the bed. There will be another snow jacket next week. It is the current brand new, focused item of the month. And I should point out, training jacket sold a lot less in comparison to the No Mercy snow jacket, and it's doing very, very well for itself, which is very nice to see. But what of the Christmas snow jacket? I mean, I bet it'll be nice and in demand for like a week, and then suddenly, nope, because it's no longer Christmas. But then again, that might be a great thing to consider keeping an eye on, because of course, in anticipation to next year, don't you think a lot of people will dress up as Santa? So keep an eye on that. $2. You also got the bed, but we've already talked about how beds having tons of problems because we just keep seeing more and more beds being accepted. Let's go over to here. Let's start questioning how much they're likely going to sell. So I can confirm that has about 4,300 and this has about 3,500. What could we compare to? And I do believe Ladybug Tier 2 is a great shout. Yep. So Ladybug Tier 2, 4,000 subscribers here and then down to 3,800. Okay. What could that end up at then? Let's find out. Because for a second there, I was trying to remember how much did they sell? Yeah, what they did was they sold the least out of all of the Ladybug skins. So Roadside Kill under 10,000, Ladybug Cosplay under 10,000, under 10,000. So to be honest with you, for brand new skins over to here, of course the snow jacket and the bed, those low sales probably could be helping out quite nicely in the future. So for that, it's going to be very similar to the previous one, but instead it's going to be 9 to 10,000 subscribers, which honestly isn't that much. Like, for the jacket, for example, that's a snow jacket, just to clarify, but if I just look up all the jackets, you'll see for yourself that we've had a pretty interesting one in the past. So let's just go over to here. What am I looking for? Oh no, I'm not looking for a snow jacket like that. No, I'm looking for a regular jacket. Well, I was trying to get Santa's coat. So basically, in the past, this sold a lot. This did over, over 29,905 subscribers. That had a ton of support behind it. I still own 149 apparently. But it didn't go up in price immediately. Right now it's sitting here at $1.23, but that took a year or so. So look and see, $1.23, scroll, look at what you see. Oh well, that's not been performing super crazy, like super amazingly. But I can confirm to you, it did work out quite nicely, as you can see over here, as we went through November, December last year. Drops off again, of course, that's to be expected. Then as you can see here, it's rising again. So, okay, maybe that's what we're going to see with the snow jacket. Initially, it will be dropping off. But of course, when times are good, it'll go back up again. When times are bad, it goes back down again. And when times are a whole lot better, yeah, of course, it's expected to be, looking pretty sweet. So, cool. Keep an eye on this. It's abnormal. It's $2, and I'm not feeling very confident that that's going to retain its $2 price. I highly doubt it. I'm sorry to say. So, okay, fair enough. And then with the crunchy bed, well, if we just keep seeing more and more beds, and let's not rule out the possibility of seeing another bed skin next week as well. Oh dear, you're going to have issues. Like, let's just take a quick look at all the beds at the moment. What's the worst performing one? Cyberbed has negative 64%. Yeah, it is the Cyberbed. Interesting. Is it just because it's plain and metallic? Probably. But, okay, Crunchy Bed. If you're going to do between 9 to 10,000 subscribers, I should quickly remind myself there's lots of gingerbread collections that could slot in perfectly fine. Considering we also have the brand new, well, with the Rustmas update, the Christmas Rust event, everyone's got the gingerbread building skin, don't they? So that bed very likely will be in a perfect spot for many people to enjoy. So, all right, cool. Keep an eye on it though. It's $2.49. I think we're just a whole lot better of a barter. Ginger Farmer Tools and the Elven Made Handmade LMG. So let's just keep this nice and sweet, short and sweet. I think what we want to do is compare to a rock and I can't read the other word. There you go. That chest plate right there. So, all right, cool. So, back over to here. Looking at what these sold initially. Just over 3,000 subscribers for all of them, it seems. What can we compare to? Well, Tortoise Rock, the chest plate. These only reached up to 8,000 subscribers and just about 7,700. So that sounds like a 7,000 to 8,000 subscriber sort of situation. Got nothing wrong with that. But what could happen to them? So the tools. Let me remind you, nobody seems to care about tool skins. No, they all go down to around $1. Some of them might appear to be, in the positive. They could be manipulated. and then some of them are quite literally just being properly manipulated on the Steam market. You might notice a certain Wasteland hatchet right there selling for $19. It's not worth that price. It's a manipulation. So yeah, the majority of these just aren't looking very pretty. By what with all the red. So it's unfortunate, but yeah. Are you going to take that risk? I don't think you want to. So all right, cool. So then we also happen to have the transparent aim sight handmade NMG. It's not like too super Christmassy and whatnot. I've got no issue with it. It's totally fine. It's just, lots of people just don't seem to be aware of it or don't seem to care, which is something I don't really know what to say. If you notice my eyes are closed because I'm tired, sorry about that. So we'll see what becomes of this. We'll see if people actually acknowledge that, oh, hang on a minute, look at that, it's got a transparent aim sight. Oh, I can finally see, I can finally shoot. But yeah, whilst the Blackout handmade NMG did drop a fair bit, it doesn't look like it's going to get displaced by this anytime soon. So yeah, down slightly. But give it time, that's also expected to go down slightly. We'll see how it goes. So, all right, cool. To be honest with you, I think I might be getting a fever. It was so sudden. It's just like, now my throat's starting to play up. Oh no! You're watching a man slowly decay right in front of you. I'm not joking. Something's starting to make me feel funny. Let's finish the video and then we can die. Melting Snowman Water Purifier, an exquisite little specimen with the hat. With the little head right there. Oh, it's so lovely. It's so cute. But when have you ever used a water purifier? Yeah, there you go. You don't need to use it anymore, do you? No, it's redundant. So, out of everything that I could think of, I thought, you know what? The best thing that we could compare with is the JPEG pump shotgun. 6,600 subscribers. So for that, I'd probably do like 5,000 to 7,000 subscribers, because this right here, I don't think people are going to jump in at like the last second or anything. I don't think people are going to go crazy. It's also not abnormal. I don't feel very confident with that. It's lovely, like, decoration though. Just putting that on the side, keep everybody nice and warm as he melts and whatnot. But yeah, no, I don't see much usage for it. God, my voice is really going. So sorry about that. But yeah, I tried to get through all of this. I hope with a reasonable edit, it's going to be very cut and paste today. You managed to understand everything I said. Now, let's not forget, we also happen to have the wallpapers. So let's just quickly switch over to here. I just want to point out, brand new non-holiday skins are currently being submitted. But let's just go over here to the Rust store. I didn't talk about it in my predictions video. So, what to expect with these skins? I don't seem to have all of them. There you go, this one. All three of these are $3 each. I can't help but assume they're going to probably crash and burn. What? Really? Yeah. Because the Halloween ones haven't held up here very nicely. Let's just go see for ourselves. Wallpaper. I typed that too quickly. And I gave it an extra P for some reason. So there you go. We only have that. That's not right. It's because the other ones... okay, well, hang on a minute. Because they have a very specific name. True. Oh, yes. So what you got to do is you got to go back to the past to October 30. Scroll down, you'll see them there, surely. No, I don't. Oh, that's awkward. Right, okay, well, that's a shame. But, we'll just have to wing it, alright? Sorry about that. So, all of these are $3 each, and if you're going to go get a good look at them, consider watching my Rust rotation video. The chapter where I showcase them is towards the very end of the video. Honestly, the floor paper does look pretty cool, but based on what I'm seeing here with all three of these, I just can't help but assume they're going to probably drop off. Much like Christmas skins. So what we'll do is we'll just put down a piece of, like, a reasonable, decent boulder. Should be a piece of cake. And then hopefully things do work out and we do end up picking up a decent amount of them for a fairly decent price in the future. But all signs point to, I think they're more likely going to crash and burn. And I wouldn't be surprised they probably end up going down to about half their price, like the other ones did, the Halloween ones. So, all right, cool. So, yes, that applies to all three of them. Sorry to say, but not feeling very confident based on like people's reactions. So, all right, cool. That's it. So, just want to sit here and say, I sincerely apologise if I've come across as incredibly tired. It's because I am. I'm like in real time. I was just sitting here, I was just yapping, and then I started to get really achy and tired, and now my throat's starting to go. So, yeah, that was fun. Oh, it's going to be a fun Christmas time for me. Yippee! Right, so just to point out, player count has been improving quite nicely. We peaked at 174,000. We peaked higher than, Thursday, the very beginning of this month. So a lack of a proper update was quite disappointing. But what was extra disappointing was the lack of people turning up, I guess you could say. Well, they're starting to turn up now because pretty much in most parts of the world, people have time off and kids are out of school. So, they've got time to play Rust now, which is lovely, which is nice. So next week, I should be a lot more lively doing this. I really do apologise. I really do apologise not being like the most awake person at the moment. But I did manage to persevere and get through all of it. So, put a couple below your thoughts in regards to the current Rust store. And what do you reckon is going to be accepted in the next batch next week? Feel free to comment below. I'm just gonna go down here and I'm just gonna go to bed. So I'll catch you later. Bye. All right. Then I get back up. Take my headphones off. Oh, I'm running on fumes. How can I goon when I have both my hands here? Right. I'll get back up. Back. I am dead. I mean, if I don't talk, I should be alright, so I might just have to play a game. Bamboo cage is not on that count. Really? Let's go find out. See me in the background. It's right there, buddy. Right, let me just cut that up right now because I want to see how dead I looked. Oh god, this is going to be a disaster of a video. Yeah, that's the large box. No, it isn't. Is it? No, wood storage box. That's the small box, buddy. That is the small box. Yep, that's the small box. That's the one. Thank you for double checking and thinking that was the incorrect one. Oh, yeah, I gotta... Right, let's go put all of this together. So what we've got to do is we've got to cut off the point. You don't need to keep telling me that. I'm not going to render it because that'll cause the stream to go bad. I still think it's dropping off though. I do believe that it will be dropping off to a point like... How could you go halfway? Oh, I'm not going to say no, but the more sales we see, the more likely it will be struggling and suffering because it only takes one or two of... We cut that bit. And then we have number 2 for just 1 minute. Because it only takes a few people to start unloading this. Because it only takes a few people to start unloading their stock and suddenly, oh look, it's gone down in price. Yippee. So let's just give you a very straightforward answer. Whilst it's not abnormal, there are a lot of people that do want it, it seems. But it's still expected to go down in price. Now, how low can you go? It's all dependent on how much of it gets, it gets bought. Next Wednesday, we'll look at you. We'll make considerations, but of course, by default, I'm just going to probably stick with the buy order, right? So, who's going to be quick? Who's going to be sitting here waiting for that Rust Orchard rate on Christmas Day? Go be with your family, all right? Hedge, you're getting random. You need rest. Run down. Right, anyway, so we'll leave it at that. It's looking interesting. I do believe long-term it will work out quite nicely, but long-term just basically means next Christmas. Yippee! So, all right, cool. Next, I want to... Let me just get this all sorted now. Next, I want to talk about these three skins in particular. They are the very special skins of the week. We were kind of just walking in, expecting it to just be a usual super gimmicky batch of Christmas skins, but no, we are genuinely surprised to see things like this being accepted for a Rust store like this. So, brand new whiteout alternative. So that's going to be doing that. Where do I end here in the previous one? Next up, Igloo Furnace. All right, Igloo. $2 a piece. Much cheaper in comparison to whiteout, because of course whiteout tier I can live with that. Are people going to try and avoid using the skin comparison? I do have a short video showcase to be your favorite this week. Let's now go ahead. Okay. Be your favorite this week. Next, I want to talk about these three skins in particular. They are the very special skins of the week. We were kind of just walking in, expecting it to just be a usual super gimmicky batch of Christmas skins, but no, we are genuinely surprised to see things like this being accepted for a Rust store like this. So, brand new whiteout alternative budget option. Okay, cool. Like, not too long ago, we got the Temple Tier 3. Now we get this. I mean, can we get some more Sand Rhino Face Punch, please? Anyway, that's a nice addition. And the Gingerbread Sheet Metal Double Door. Some insane amounts of transparency. And, of course, it glows in the dark. But how much do we reckon it's going to likely sell by next Thursday? Already had that. Whoops. 5... Next up, Igloo Furnace, and I believe the rug and the small box. Yep. Let's just quickly go ahead and confirm. Where do I fuck up here? Let's see if they hold up to be nice potential investments. So, oh no, I was meant to be looking at that. Sorry. I'm a little bit off, I know. I am. Okay. So you got this part. Where do we start here? Is it just the tactical gloves? Next up with the Christmas wooden door. The possessed Christmas wooden door, alright. Is not 100% sure about that rug, but the small box, it's got a lot of interesting positive things about it. That's why it was like one of the earliest things I mentioned in my predictions video. I feel reasonably confident with it. Next up we have the Christmas. Alright. Now, where do we start? Oh, I finish here, right? I fuck up here. That's an inevitability. So, whilst you do look nice and tasty, I was still kind of hoping for the Mr. Gingerbread set. I can't type. So, this whole collection, made by Mr. Milho Frita, as you'll see by for yourself. There you go. No, that's tasty. I was still kind of hoping for the Mr. Gingerbread set. Can't type. So this whole collection made by Mr. Milho. That wasn't the issue though, was it? So this whole collection made by Mr. Milho Frita is just. I think this is the issue, right? Now, wooden doors. Are they ever nice investments? That's not the issue. Is this the issue? And so that's also abnormal, but could we end up getting like tons of these? Could we end up getting like tons of these being dumped, and then could the? All right, so. Where do I start here? Was it just the tactical gloves? Yeah? And next up, we got the tactical gloves. All right, let's cut that out then. Let's. So, whilst you do look nice and tasty, so this. Okay. $1, is that like worth it? I don't think so. So, yeah, I'm not feeling very confident with this actual charge either, I'm sorry to say. But then with the tactical gloves. Now, this is the one that has the noticeable issue. This is the one where I'm going to... There it is. I can immediately spot it as well. There was a mistake here. So, literally just last week, how much did you sell? Just over 10,000, just barely over 10,000. And 9,705. Okay. Okay. So, oh, didn't we go to TF2? So, 705. Okay. I reckon we could probably sit here and say 9 to 11,000 subscribers for this. I mean, it's fine. Just want to point out the bed, so I'll catch you later. Bye. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, I'll leave that. So I don't need to save anything. I just close it. It's all good. Okay, let's go give you a I fucked up too much, I apologise giveaway. I'll go do that now then. And I'll go try and finish baby steps. Dear God, nothing but dude, you're not wrong. I am knackered. But I do think it's I might be sick. Typical me, I get sick just before Christmas. And it won't be the first time. Turn in, children. Kill each other for prizes. Yes. Right. Can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Right. Maybe I just need to chuck a bunch of water. Maybe that might be the answer. Alright, chat. Thank you very much to Fancy again for the raid. Let's go set up a giveaway. All you got to do is type play to enter the giveaway. You know how it is. And for everybody who subscribes... Oh, everyone who subscribes gets a sub or donates at least 100 bits. So I have more and more prizes. I do. Chat, I think I want to stop the stream and start again because I don't want to save that on YouTube. That was a disaster. All right, so I'm still going to be here. I'm just going to turn the stream off and then I'm going to restart. All right, right. We're good. Because that was an absolute disaster and I don't want to keep that. I'm going to delete that. So I will be back on